Have you ever felt like you've seen something happen before it actually does? Many people have had this experience where events seem to unfold in front of them before they happen in our everyday world. This raises questions about whether there might be a larger plan for life on Earth, existing in another dimension, and slowly revealing itself in our reality. Some thinkers believe that the events we observe may not originate in our own world, but instead come from elsewhere. If we can witness things happening before they actually occur in our world, it suggests a kind of planning from the perspective of someone living in a three-dimensional world like ours. This idea leads to a deeper question. Can we alter the course of events that seem predestined? Exploring these concepts can be both fascinating and puzzling. It challenges us to think beyond our usual understanding of time and space, considering the possibility of dimensions beyond our immediate perception. While these ideas may sound like science fiction, they also spark curiosity about the nature of reality and our place within it. The question of whether our lives follow a predetermined path, or if we have the power to shape our own destinies, has long fascinated thinkers across different fields. Some argue that our ability to foresee events suggests a predetermined course of events, while others believe in the agency of free will to alter the future. This ongoing debate remains a topic of interest for scientists, philosophers, and everyday people alike. Those who support the idea of fate often point to instances where events seem to unfold in a predictable manner, as if they were already determined. They argue that factors such as genetics, upbringing, and external circumstances influence our choices and outcomes, leading to a predetermined path of events. On the other hand, proponents of free will emphasize the capacity of individuals to make conscious choices that shape their futures. They believe that while external factors may influence us, we ultimately have the power to change our circumstances through our decisions, actions, and beliefs. This debate has implications across various domains, including ethics, psychology, and even spirituality. Questions about accountability, responsibility, and the nature of reality arise as we grapple with the concepts of fate and free will. From a scientific perspective, studies on human behavior delve into the intricacies of how we think, feel, and act. Research in psychology, neuroscience, and cognitive science sheds light on the underlying mechanisms that drive our actions, emotions, and choices. By studying brain functions and neural pathways, scientists gain valuable insights into the complexities of human behavior and decision-making processes. Furthermore, scientific inquiry into the nature of existence extends to fields such as quantum mechanics and cosmology. These disciplines explore the fundamental laws of the universe, the nature of reality, and the interconnectedness of all things. Insights from these scientific domains offer a deeper understanding of our place in the cosmos and the underlying principles that govern existence. On the philosophical front, thinkers delve into the complexities of determinism, causality, and moral responsibility. Determinism examines the idea that events are determined by prior causes, raising questions about free will and agency. Philosophers also explore causality, the relationship between cause and effect, and its implications for understanding the nature of reality. Additionally, discussions on moral responsibility delve into ethical considerations and the choices we make as individuals. Philosophical debates on topics such as ethics, morality, and justice contribute to our understanding of human behavior and the ethical dimensions of existence. The intersection of science and philosophy offers a rich tapestry of insights into the nature of our existence. While scientists explore the empirical aspects of human behavior and brain functions, philosophers delve into the conceptual frameworks and ethical considerations that shape our understanding of reality. Ordinary individuals also engage with these ideas in their daily lives, contemplating the extent to which they can control their destinies and influence the outcomes of their actions. First, imagine living in 4 dimensions, where time is not just a linear progression but a dynamic force intertwined with potential and possibilities. In this realm, we realize that each person holds immense potential and can shape their own future by making positive changes. When we take action to make a change, it sets a new course for our future. This path aligns with the alterations we've made, creating a predetermined trajectory that reflects our choices and intentions. This concept highlights the remarkable flexibility of human destiny, where our attitudes play a greater role than mere actions. It's essential to understand that our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes profoundly influence the direction of our lives. Positive thinking, optimism, and a proactive mindset can lead us towards a future filled with opportunities and growth. Conversely, negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs can hinder our progress and steer us towards a less desirable path. The power of living in 4 dimensions lies in recognizing that we have the ability to shape our destiny. By fostering a mindset of positivity, resilience, and continuous improvement, we can unlock the full potential within ourselves and create a future that aligns with our aspirations. This philosophy emphasizes the importance of personal growth, self-awareness, and taking responsibility for our choices. It encourages us to be mindful of our thoughts and actions as they directly impact the trajectory of our lives. A person's concept of themselves forms the foundation for everything in their life. Their actions and experiences are directly influenced by their self-perception, with no external factors at play. If someone has a different understanding of themselves, their actions would be different. Changing one's concept of self directly impacts their future, and any change in future experiences also affects their concept of self. Even assumptions that may seem insignificant can have significant effects. It's crucial for us to reconsider our views on assumptions and acknowledge their power to create change. All transformations occur within the realm of consciousness, and although the future is meticulously planned, it can have multiple outcomes. We are constantly faced with decisions about which path to take in our lives. Everyone has 2 distinct perspectives on the world, one grounded in nature and another more spiritual in nature. Distinguishing between these perspectives allows us to cultivate a spiritual outlook that lets us perceive the invisible. When we immerse ourselves in deep focus and imagination, we can make the unseen feel just as tangible and vivid as our physical surroundings. This shift in focus opens up a realm of possibilities, allowing us to shape our future through the power of our thoughts and creative vision. One key aspect of harnessing this power is understanding the desires that drive our actions. Our aspirations, dreams, and goals play a crucial role in shaping our experiences and influencing the direction of our lives. By gaining clarity about what we truly desire, we can channel our energy and focus into manifesting those desires into reality. This process of visualization and mental rehearsal involves creating a clear picture of our desired outcomes, imagining them with vivid detail, and feeling the emotions associated with their achievement. As we immerse ourselves in this imaginative state, our subconscious mind begins to align our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with our desired future. The power of imagination extends beyond mere visualization. It encompasses a deep sense of belief and conviction in the potential for our dreams to come true. By cultivating a positive mindset, resilience, and determination, we can overcome obstacles and manifest our aspirations into tangible results. Personal growth and self-improvement are intricately linked to our ability to harness the power of imagination. By tapping into our creative potential and visualizing our ideal future, we can take proactive steps towards achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. Desires arise from a longing for something missing from our lives. These desires, often driven by personal gain, intensify as the anticipated gain grows. Love and hate have transformative powers, shaping us into the likeness of what we intensely focus on. The language of desire is used by the spiritual self to communicate with the natural self. Changing the future starts with a strong desire and a clear vision of what we want. It's essential to know exactly what we're aiming for and to define our objectives clearly. One key aspect is creating an event or milestone that represents the fulfillment of our desire, and it should be something within our control. Imagination plays a vital role in this process. By vividly imagining and feeling as if our desires have already come true, we can shift the trajectory of our future to align with our beliefs. This concept is rooted in the idea that our thoughts and emotions have a profound influence on our reality. When we have a deep-rooted desire for something, it acts as a powerful driving force that propels us forward, providing the motivation and determination needed to turn our visions into reality. Desire is like a fuel that ignites our passion and gives us the energy to take action. It fuels our ambition and pushes us to step out of our comfort zones, overcome challenges, and persevere in the face of obstacles. Moreover, having clarity in our objectives is essential for success. When we clearly define what we want to achieve, it helps us stay focused and committed. Clarity provides a sense of direction, guiding our actions and decisions towards our desired outcome. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound SMART goals ensures that our objectives are realistic and attainable. It also allows us to track our progress and make necessary adjustments along the way. Additionally, strong desires and clear objectives go hand in hand. When we have a strong desire for a particular goal, we naturally become more focused and committed to achieving it. This focus and commitment are key ingredients for success, as they drive us to take consistent action and stay resilient in the face of challenges. Creating a specific event or milestone helps to make our desires tangible and achievable. It provides a clear target to work towards and allows us to measure our progress along the way. Importantly, this event should be something that we have control over, as it empowers us to take action and make necessary adjustments to stay on track. Visualization is a powerful tool in changing the future. By mentally rehearsing our success and feeling the emotions associated with achieving our desires, we send out positive energy into the universe. This positivity can attract opportunities, resources, and circumstances that support our goals, ultimately leading to the manifestation of our desired future. A technique involves imagining and feeling the desired outcome in a relaxed state, as if it has already happened. By repeatedly focusing on a single act and making it feel vivid and real in our minds, we can bring it to life. This process requires minimal effort, and the mind easily grasps the feeling of the wish being fulfilled. Understanding the concept of a dimensionally larger world beyond our everyday three-dimensional space is crucial. Time, as the fourth dimension, quantifies our existence and is a medium for changes in experience. The more dimensions an object has, the more substantial and real it becomes. Imagine if we had the ability to move along the length of time, allowing us to see into the future and change it according to our desires. While our present world appears solid and real, it is merely a shadow of a more expansive and dimensionally larger reality beyond it. This concept suggests that we can transcend our current limitations and alter the course of the future. The idea of moving along time's length opens up intriguing possibilities. It implies that time is not a fixed linear progression, but a dynamic continuum that we can navigate. This notion challenges the conventional perception of time as a one-way street and invites us to explore the potential for temporal manipulation. In this framework, our present reality is seen as an abstraction from a more fundamental world. This fundamental world exists beyond the limitations imposed by our bodily organs and sensory perception. By expanding our awareness and perception beyond the confines of our physical senses, we can access a deeper understanding of reality and potentially influence future events. The key to changing the future lies in our ability to differentiate between the world we know through our bodily organs and the world perceived independently of those organs. This distinction allows us to transcend the limitations of our physical existence and tap into a higher dimensional reality where possibilities are endless. While the concept of time travel and altering the future may seem like science fiction, it prompts us to question the nature of reality and our place within it. It encourages us to consider the interconnectedness of time, consciousness, and perception, opening up new avenues for exploration and understanding. Next, imagination is a powerful tool that allows us to dream, create, and envision possibilities beyond our current reality. However, it's essential to recognize that imagination has its limits and doesn't always reflect the external reality it relates to. Many people believe that true judgment should align with external reality. In other words, if something is imagined but doesn't exist in the real world, it may be considered an illusion rather than a concrete reality. For example, let's consider the scenario of someone imagining themselves being free while physically imprisoned. While this imaginative exercise can provide temporary solace or mental escape, it doesn't change the physical reality of being confined. The person is still subject to the limitations and constraints of their environment, regardless of what they imagine. This concept highlights the distinction between imagination and tangible reality. Imagination can inspire us, spark creativity, and motivate us to strive for change. However, it's crucial to maintain a grounded perspective and acknowledge that imagination alone doesn't alter objective reality. That being said, imagination can play a significant role in shaping our perceptions, beliefs, and aspirations. It can influence our mindset, attitude, and approach to challenges. By harnessing the power of imagination in a realistic and constructive manner, we can channel our creativity and vision towards achievable goals. Yet through my own experiences, I've come to believe in many unusual things. So, when we are asked to deny the evidence of our senses and imagine our neighbour's freedom, it can bring about a new reality. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. To understand the truth about our neighbour, we must assume they are already what they want to be. Desire is a powerful force that fuels our imagination and influences the world around us. When we have a strong desire for something, we can use our imagination to shape our surroundings and make our desires a part of our objective reality. Imagine designing a desire in your mind and vividly imagining it as if it were already real. This act of visualization can have a profound impact on how we perceive and interact with our environment. For instance, if you have a strong desire to see a specific person, you can imagine the encounter in detail until it feels real to you. This mental rehearsal can create a sense of anticipation and readiness, making the desired experience more likely to manifest in your reality. Similarly, the power of imagination extends to our senses. If you desire to hear a specific sound, such as music or a familiar voice, you can imagine the sound with clarity and intensity until it becomes real in your mind. This imaginative process can evoke emotions and sensations associated with the desired sound, creating a subjective experience that feels authentic and tangible. The key to harnessing the power of desire and imagination lies in believing in the possibility of your desires becoming real. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and intentions with your desires, you can cultivate a sense of purpose and direction in achieving your goals. It's important to note that desire and imagination work hand in hand to shape our reality. While imagination provides the creative vision and imagery, desire acts as the driving force that motivates us to take action and make our dreams a reality. While it might be challenging to believe, I have experienced turning the unseen into physical reality through intense meditation. By first desiring and then imagining our desires, we can mold our future. Following the advice to think of only the lovely and the good helps us use our imagination positively. Dreams often feel like a realm where we are passive observers, guided by the whims of our subconscious mind. However, there are ways to take charge and turn internal fantasies into external realities, gaining control over our visions. One technique involves holding on to an object within the dream and commanding oneself to awaken. This simple act serves as a bridge between the dream world and waking reality, allowing us to transition from one realm to another while maintaining awareness and control over our experiences. Imagine being in a dream where you encounter a specific object, such as a key or a symbol that holds significance to you. By focusing on this object and repeating a command to awaken, you can create a pathway to consciousness within the dream itself. This process empowers you to navigate and influence the dream narrative, turning passive observation into active participation. The ability to control our dreams, known as lucid dreaming, offers a unique opportunity to explore the depths of our subconscious mind and manifest our desires. It allows us to engage with our imagination in a tangible way, shaping the dream environment and interactions according to our will. Moreover, the practice of lucid dreaming can have profound effects on our waking life. It enhances self-awareness, creativity, problem-solving skills, and emotional resilience. By honing our ability to control our dreams, we gain valuable insights into our inner world and unlock new avenues for personal growth and exploration. It's important to approach lucid dreaming with a sense of curiosity, mindfulness, and respect for the dream experience. With practice and patience, anyone can develop the skills to navigate their dreamscape and transform internal fantasies into external realities. Have you ever experienced a moment when you felt fully conscious and in control of your thoughts? Almost as if you could call things into existence by simply assuming the feeling of your wish fulfilled. This concept taps into the idea that in a dimensionally larger world, there is no waiting. Our assumptions become instant facts. In this expanded perspective of reality, our consciousness plays a significant role in shaping our experiences and outcomes. When we are aware and intentional about our thoughts, we have the power to manifest our desires into reality. This process involves assuming the feeling of our wish already fulfilled, which sends a powerful signal to the universe and activates the manifestation process. The key insight here is that in the dimensionally larger world, there is no concept of waiting or delay. Our assumptions and intentions become instant facts, shaping our reality in real time. This understanding empowers us to take control of our lives and create the outcomes we desire through the power of imagination. It's important to recognize that this greater world of instant manifestation is constantly passing through our three-dimensional reality. By tapping into this higher dimensional perspective, we can leverage the creative potential of our minds to shape our experiences and influence the course of events. The process of calling things into existence begins with a deep sense of belief and conviction in the reality of our desires. By assuming the feeling of our wish fulfilled, we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the desired outcome, creating a harmonious flow of energy that attracts the manifestations we seek. This concept highlights the transformative power of consciousness and imagination. By realizing our connection to a dimensionally larger world and harnessing the creative potential within us, we can shape our reality and manifest our dreams into tangible realities. To some, the idea of fixed attitudes that don't conform to external reality may seem foolish. Yet my experience convinces me that assumptions and fixed attitudes, even if initially seen as imaginary, can bring about tangible results. So instead of making resolutions that fade away, assume you are already what you want to be and stay faithful to that assumption. Next, assumptions have a unique ability to transform into facts in our minds. Often people accept the reality of the external world without delving deeply into understanding it. The core idea presented here is that by redirecting our focus and attention, we can make the objective world seemingly disappear. This isn't about exerting great effort. Instead, it's about shifting our perspective and becoming aware of the power of our assumptions and perception. Many beliefs and perceptions we hold are based on assumptions that we've accepted as true without question. These assumptions can shape our reality and influence how we perceive the world around us. By questioning these assumptions and expanding our awareness, we open the door to new possibilities and understandings. The process of removing the veil of our senses involves tuning into our inner world and exploring different levels of consciousness. This exploration doesn't require strenuous effort, but rather a willingness to let go of preconceived notions and open ourselves to new perspectives. Through practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and introspection, we can quiet the noise of the external world and delve into the depths of our consciousness. This journey allows us to tap into our innate powers of perception and intuition, gaining insights that go beyond what our senses alone can perceive. Ultimately, the goal is not to negate the reality of the external world, but to expand our understanding of reality and the various layers of existence. By embracing the power of assumptions and perception, we can unlock new dimensions of awareness and embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. All we have to do is concentrate on the state we desire, and we can mentally see it. However, to make it a concrete reality, we need to focus on the invisible state until it feels real. This sustained mental attitude will give our desire the right to become a visible, concrete fact. If it's challenging to control your attention in a state similar to sleep, try looking fixedly into an object. Imagine that you are seeing and hearing what you want until your attention is exclusively occupied by the imagined state. When you wake up from this controlled waking dream, you might feel like you've returned from a great distance. The visible world comes back, informing you that you may have been temporarily self-deceived. Knowing that consciousness is the only reality helps you stay faithful to your vision. By maintaining this mental attitude, you confirm the reality of your desire and prove that you have the power to give life to your aspirations. Define your ideal and concentrate on identifying yourself with it. Assume the feeling of already being your ideal and live and act upon this conviction. Even if denied by the senses, persisting in this assumption will turn it into a fact. When you succeed in fixing the desired state in consciousness, you can recognize it by observing the people you know in your mental conversations with them. Meditation is a powerful practice that can help us shape our self-perception and manifest our desired reality. One approach involves allowing others to see us based on our new concept of self, leading to a shift in how we are perceived and experienced by those around us. During meditation, we can visualize and embody our ideal self-image, allowing others to see us as we wish to be seen physically. This visualization involves embracing a new concept of self and projecting it outward, influencing how others perceive and interact with us. Similarly, when contemplating others, we can imagine them seeing us expressing what we desire to be. By visualizing this scenario, we create a mental framework where our concept of self becomes an objective fact in the eyes of others. This shift in perception can lead to tangible changes in how we are perceived and treated in our interactions. In meditation, we can also represent others as already embodying the qualities and traits we desire them to have. This visualization technique allows us to influence the behavior and attitudes of those around us, fostering positive interactions and relationships based on our idealized perceptions. The key to manifesting self-perception through meditation lies in consistency, focus, and belief. By regularly engaging in these visualization exercises and maintaining a positive mindset, we can align our inner self-concept with external reality, creating a harmonious and fulfilling experience in our interactions with others. The ability to choose between several futures arises at every moment in time. While experiences in the three-dimensional world seem predetermined, the power to change the future becomes evident when we control our attention in the four-dimensional world. We can consciously create circumstances in the three-dimensional world by focusing on a controlled waking dream. In this waking dream, we construct an event we desire to experience by selecting sensory impressions displaced in time. We relax in a chair, induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep, and experience in imagination what we would in reality if our waking dream were true. The physical manifestation of the waking dream is not our concern. Our acceptance of it as a physical reality wills the means for its fulfillment. Imagine having the ability to change your future by entering into a controlled waking dream. This process involves several steps that allow you to define your objective, visualize the fulfillment of your desire, and experience it as if it were already real. The first step is to clearly define your objective or goal. This could be anything from achieving success in a particular endeavor to experiencing a specific outcome in your life. Second, construct an event or scenario that implies the fulfillment of your desire. This event should be something meaningful and relevant to your objective, serving as a symbolic representation of your goal achieved. Once you have your objective and event in mind, the next step is to immobilize your physical body and induce a state of consciousness akin to sleep. This can be done through relaxation techniques, meditation, or other methods that help you enter a deep state of relaxation and receptivity. In this altered state of consciousness, mentally feel yourself into the proposed action or scenario. Visualize it with as much detail and clarity as possible, engaging all your senses to make the experience vivid and real in your mind. The key to this process is to immerse yourself fully in the imagined experience, allowing yourself to feel the emotions, sensations, and outcomes associated with achieving your goal. By doing so, you create a powerful mental imprint that aligns your subconscious mind with your desired future reality. This technique taps into the power of imagination and subconscious programming to influence your thoughts, beliefs, and actions in the waking world. It's a way of priming your mind for success and creating a mental blueprint for manifesting your desired outcomes. While this method requires practice and dedication, it can be a transformative tool for personal growth, goal achievement, and creating the life you envision. By harnessing the power of controlled waking dreams, you can unlock your potential and shape your future according to your deepest desires. Next, transforming the way we perceive ourselves is a fundamental step towards personal growth and fulfillment. Our aspirations and the ideals we strive for are deeply rooted in our nature, shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. I'd like to share a personal experience from 2 years ago that exemplifies this notion and sheds light on how the law of consciousness operates. During that time, I was struggling with self-doubt and uncertainty about my abilities. I had set ambitious goals for myself, but felt overwhelmed and unsure of how to achieve them. It was a challenging period filled with moments of frustration and self-criticism. However, through introspection and a shift in mindset, I began to understand the power of self-transformation. I realized that the key to unlocking my full potential lay within me. It wasn't about changing external circumstances or relying on others' validation. It was about changing how I saw myself and what I believed I was capable of. There's a quote that has deeply impacted me. The only person you need to change is yourself. This simple yet profound insight captures the essence of personal growth and transformation. It emphasizes the importance of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and taking responsibility for our own development. The journey of personal growth begins with self-awareness, being conscious of our thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and behaviors. By understanding ourselves better, we gain insights into our strengths, weaknesses, desires, and motivations. This self-awareness serves as a foundation for personal growth, enabling us to identify areas for improvement and change. Self-acceptance is another crucial aspect of personal development. It involves embracing ourselves fully, including our imperfections and shortcomings. When we accept ourselves unconditionally, we free ourselves from self-judgment and criticism, allowing room for growth and self-improvement without the burden of unrealistic expectations. Taking responsibility for our own development is empowering. It means acknowledging that we have the power to shape our lives and make positive changes. Instead of blaming external factors or waiting for circumstances to change, we take proactive steps towards self-improvement and transformation. The quote reminds us that the journey of personal growth starts from within. We don't need to change others or rely on external validation to feel fulfilled. True transformation comes from cultivating a healthy relationship with ourselves, fostering self-love, and nurturing our potential. By focusing on changing ourselves, our thoughts, beliefs, habits, and attitudes, we can catalyze positive change in every aspect of our lives. It's about cultivating a growth mindset, embracing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, and continuously striving to become the best version of ourselves. This experience taught me that the law of consciousness operates on the principle of inner transformation. As we change our internal state, our beliefs, perceptions, and self-image, we begin to attract experiences and opportunities that align with our new mindset and aspirations. During a peaceful moment of reflection at sea, I found myself contemplating the profound concept of perceiving everything without judgment or condemnation. It was a moment of deep introspection, where I let go of preconceived notions and allowed my mind to wander freely. Lost in this contemplation, I experienced a sense of liberation from the limitations imposed by judgment and criticism. It was as if I had been lifted above the constraints of my senses, transcending the boundaries of ordinary perception. In that heightened state of awareness, I felt a profound connection to the elements around me. I imagined myself as a being of fire, radiating warmth and energy, yet existing within a body of air, weightless and boundless. Surrounded by the vast expanse of the sea, I heard voices in my mind, like a heavenly chorus celebrating a great victory. The voices resonated with joy and triumph, proclaiming, "He is risen! He is risen!" In that moment I felt a profound sense of affirmation and recognition, as if the voices were referring to me and my own journey of self-discovery and transformation. This experience left me with a deep sense of awe and gratitude for the mysteries of existence. It reminded me of the potential for profound shifts in perception and consciousness when we let go of judgment and open ourselves to the beauty and wonder of the world around us. In the vision that followed, I found myself walking at night and stumbled upon a scene resembling the ancient pool of Bethesda. There, a multitude of people with various disabilities awaited my arrival. Without conscious effort on my part, they were miraculously healed, each one perfected by an invisible force. The chorus then exclaimed, "It is finished!" and the scene faded away as I woke up. This vision resulted from my intense meditation on the idea of perfection. My deep absorption in the concept allowed me to temporarily become what I contemplated. The high purpose I identified with drew the companionship of elevated thoughts, shaping the vision in harmony with my inner nature. Through mystical experiences, I've come to understand that our outer world transforms only when we undergo a personal metamorphosis in the divine order. Nothing is lost in this transformation. Whether we are here or elsewhere, we shape our world through the intensity of our imagination and feelings. Our conception of ourselves is paramount, influencing our lives and outer circumstances. Changing the outer world requires changing ourselves first. We must turn to our own consciousness as the foundation of reality. To bring about outer perfection, we must undergo an inner transformation. We cannot rely on external changes alone. Attempting to change the world without changing our self-concept is futile. The hills we aspire to are within our consciousness, and we should focus on imagining ourselves as already what we want to be. This mental shift, rather than relying on physical means, is the key to true change. Protesting against external circumstances is ineffective. Our life circumstances are closely tied to our self-concept, formed by our own spirit from a larger dimension of our being. If we experience pain, the cause lies within us. An intense meditation can lead to a union with the desired state, bringing about a transformation in our environment and behavior. Throughout history, wars have been prime examples of how intense emotions can lead to significant mental rearrangements. The impact of violent emotions like anger, fear, and hatred is undeniable, often overshadowing the noble ideals that sparked conflicts in the first place. On the flip side, Emotions like love and compassion also hold transformative powers, shaping us into the likeness of what we focus on intensely. One of the key observations from these historical narratives is the tendency for conflict to breed materialism and greed. When emotions run high, the pursuit of power, wealth, and dominance often takes precedence over the values and principles that initially fueled the conflict. This shift in focus highlights the profound influence of emotions on our thoughts, behaviors, and societal structures. Love and hate, as extreme emotional states, have the potential to profoundly shape our worldview and self-concept. When we immerse ourselves in feelings of love, kindness, and empathy, we tend to embody those qualities in our interactions and choices, leading to positive transformations within ourselves and our communities. Conversely, dwelling in feelings of hate, resentment, or negativity can have detrimental effects, reinforcing destructive patterns of thought and behavior. At the core of this dynamic is the concept of self. Our beliefs about who we are and what we're capable of play a crucial role in shaping our experiences and influencing the world around us. The idea that the only thing we need to change is our concept of self underscores the power of self-perception in creating meaningful change. When we succeed in transforming our self-concept, cultivating self-love, self-acceptance, and a growth mindset, we naturally reshape our world in alignment with our changed beliefs. This process involves introspection, self-awareness, and a willingness to challenge limiting beliefs and negative emotions that hold us back. Thank you for listening.